Alright guys, so today we're finally going to take the 240Z off the dolly and then try to dive deep into what's going on with this car and just what do we have inside the interior, clean it up and see what's going on. But is there e-brake?
Yeah, there is.
So Sam's going to sit inside. Just go ahead and... Should we remove this seat?
Yeah.
Here, take the camera. And take the seat out. It's pretty clean for the most part. Oh shit. Should we open a gate now, huh? But I do want to roll the Z all the way back so I could take the dolly out. Or maybe we could push the dolly up here for right now, huh? Yeah, we'll just roll the dolly up here. But I need to remove. You think I could get out from there? Yeah, huh?
Yeah, just go around.
My FJ?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we'll just do that. And get the tripod. Oh, we put on a tripod in. So, just gonna have Sam sitting here while I push the 240 out and she's gotta pull the e-brake. And we should be good. Oh, we could do that too. What? What? They could just stop it.
How do you test the e-brake works first?
Well, you gotta be able to push it.
Yeah.
E-brake should work.
He's right here now.
The lizard?
Yeah. Wait.
Nah, too heavy, huh?
Too heavy. I think it's like a two-person job. I don't know if you could do it either. It should have gone along with it.
You know.
Well, Steve, you could do it.
You want to sit inside?
Just pull it hella hard.
No, just hold the button and then kind of use it as a brake. You know what I mean? Yeah, like that. Got it? Got it? Oh wait, the chain is still on there. That would have been bad news.
That's right. I want to push it.
You weren't able to do what I did, bro.
It's not pressure.
Maybe because the chain was on there.
Yeah.
Push from here. Bumper to this left. And just put your body weight in.
Yeah, it just crushes the phone.
Hold up. Ready?
Yep.
I don't think so, bro.
How did you do that?
Here. Just do it. It's not that bad, bro. I don't know what you're so scared about. No, you gotta pull the e-brake. Trust me, it still works. Or we can test it. Pull the e-brake up. Go inside. Alright, as you guys can see, that was a total fail because it's kind of hard to push it by myself. If it was a shell, it would be super easy. We could just push it off. And if it had brakes, I think Sam wouldn't be so scared to be inside the car. But I had to take off the front brakes to fit these Toyota wheels because the Z calipers are way too big. But let's go ahead and dive on into the car anyways. I think we could still check everything out. I want to clean it up a bit and just see how clean or how bad this car is. We are missing the mirror here, but I think it's okay. We could do fender mirrors. Missing this, so I'm missing a lot of little things. I couldn't open the trunk because it's missing the trunk latch or the button, and it's kind of messed up right here, but I was finally able to do it, and we could check out the trunk area. So looks like these shocks are still good, which is a good thing. There is surface rust here, however it's not too bad. And the main thing is this. So this panel is still very clean. Super happy about that. Look at this back panel right here. If you guys can see, no rust at all. These are usually shot, rusted out, all jacked up. However, this is kind of beat up, but I think you could find this still. They still make this, or you could just fiberglass this, but I don't know, it's cracked, destroyed. Probably better to just get a new piece. This part, I don't know, these both look kind of messed up right here on top, but overall looks okay. Tighten this up. Might take off all of the panels and the tail lights, put it in storage so we can kind of have like a bare shell to work with. Look at all this rust right here. So I kind of want to take out everything and just see how much damage there is, because it does seem like there's a lot of rust everywhere. So California cars do get rust, guys, if you leave it out in the field for a long time. However, it's good that we don't get like too much crazy rust. But another good thing about this car is that the floor panels are still relatively good. There's not too much rust. It's all surface rust as well, so we could take it all apart and kind of be able to fix it without having to replace panels. So that's a very good thing. Might have to take out the use some dry ice and take out the sound deadening, just because you don't know how much rust is underneath all of this surface rust right here, like this. So it kind of sucks. I hate doing that to a car just because it's a lot of work, and I don't like to remove it if I don't have to. Like I had to do that for my 86 hatch because I was kind of worried about rust as well, because I found a lot of hidden rust. Might not do that to my coupe, but which actually has more rust on the floor pans than my hatch, but it's okay. So let's check out this side. Everything is really good though. All the trims are here. That's what I love. All the trim is here. We even have louvers in the back. All of the badges are here. It has a nice 280, and the lights are here as well. A little bit rusted out. Got a little bit of a wasp nest there, but overall, oh my gosh, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, overall seems okay, not too bad. Your typical rust everywhere. This car might benefit from getting hot dipped and or sandblasted, because there's just so much rust that you probably want to do a full restoration on this car. But everything is still good. The wheel well is still here, which is nice. The fender lip, I mean, hasn't been rolled, hasn't been rusted out. There's minimal surface rust here. However, I like that he lifted the car in the field, so underneath the body is still pretty clean. Gas tank doesn't look like it's rusted out. We'll still have to check that out first too. Suspension still looks good. Rocker arms or rocker panels aren't necessarily too bad. You could tell he jacked it up there a lot, so it's kind of beaten up, but I think it's okay. It's not that big of a deal either. However, I wish they were straight. Door panels seem to be pretty decent shape. At least it's a good candidate for a restoration or a redo. Locks are weird. These door panels are kind of funky looking. Look like this was cut out for speakers, or maybe it's an OEM thing. I don't even know. I have a little dash cover, which is kind of cool, but probably toss that. Stock intake box kind of has this cool box here, which we're missing the other side, and I'm pretty sure they make those. This looks like it's for something else. And let's take out this seat too. Oh, this looks like the mirror. So at least we have the mirror in hand, but there's no mirror, just the housing. So some rear strap. Maybe that's for the stock spare wheel. And here are the giant calipers that I was talking about. These things are huge. And then all the wiring is here. I believe the ignition was cut. You can see there, that little wire right here. And that kind of sucks because I don't know how we're gonna even try to get the engine started without that. But we could probably hot wire it. Glove box is not really a glove box. That's kind of weird. Just a housing. I thought there would be actually a compartment there. But some tubing. Oh, and here's the glass. Pretty cool. Wow. Spider-Man 2 CD. Oh. Here's the trunk lock. Everything is in here. Even got the signal from that side. Rear defroster. Seatbelt light. What are these? All the switches are here, which is pretty cool. This I would just delete it. I don't really care about radio, mostly in these older cars. That's pretty cool. Floor temp. All of that. AC. You don't need that. Fuel filter. So we got the mirror even. That's actually pretty cool too. Let's see. I feel like he lost the keys at one point, so there's the thing. And let's not actually put that on because then we might not be able to take it back off. And then here's like a little key housing for that, and that's totally gone. So trash too. But let me go ahead and remove this seat. And what I like is the carpets here, the diamond stitching material that you commonly see is here. And like I said, a roof liner is perfect. Visor is still good. This interior is still good too. I don't know if you guys can see it that well, but I love that it's all here. The seat belts are here. Yeah, interior is pretty much complete. Just gotta find little things. And let me take out the seat, clean it up a little bit, and then we'll kind of see how much damage is under this seat too. Sam is doing her own spark plugs. Growing up.
Good.
Gotta learn how to do some things.
Kid.
Oh yeah, that one. So now you're gonna need a.
Oh.
Because it doesn't have a suction, you know. But I actually like doing that better. Yeah. So you want anti-seize on there?
How dirty it is.
It's okay. Just put a little bit, like that.
Anti-seize?
Anti-seize.
And then what, with your hands?
You could put it in your hands or just rub it down into the threads. It doesn't need to be that much. I should put a lot. That's good. Yep, and then just slap it in there. It'll thread itself. Like it'll fill up itself. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's too much.
No.
Okay, when you put it in, do you put it in this first? Or
No.
you just throw it in?
You just slide it put it to the side right here, and you slide it. So you don't want to drop it like from here, you know, because it could fuck up the gappage. Good. Yeah, I'll show you. It's like 15 foot-pounds, you know what I mean? Or 12 foot-pounds. So it's not too much. So you know, like right when it ends like that, you just kind of like give it a little 5-degree nudge. You know what I mean? And that's it.
Okay.
You don't want to do it too tight. Some people like torque the shit out of their spark plugs.
There's some oil in this one too.
Which one? The third one?
Yeah.
The third one was always
No,
leaking oil.
third and fourth.
And the fourth one?
Maybe it's just from my thing.
Yeah, we should put some. Okay, hold on. The third one didn't have any more, right? It did?
It was like clear oil too.
Really? Alright, so losing daylight pretty fast, but it's a little bit vacuum now. Clean out these areas, and inside here it's not too bad. I will have to wait for maybe the weekend so that I could show you guys a little bit better on this car, just because I don't get enough daylight after work. But you guys can see here, this is mostly the car. The carpet turns a whole different color when you vacuum it because the top layer of this just breaks apart. So for sure, probably got to probably got to put a new carpet in, or you could just kind of clean up this one, paint it black, and you might be okay. It's still in great shape, it's just dried out, but nothing like a little black paint can't fix. Everything else is still okay. Here's the ignition that's been cut. This wire here all the way to that wire there, and that kind of sucks, but I believe, yep, everything is taken apart here. So no ignition. Might be able to source one pretty easily, but overall I feel like the car cleaned up pretty well. One crazy thing is, look how clean the passenger seat is. There is no rips, no tears, nothing. It's super minty. This one is almost there, just has that little rip there and right here. But overall, really clean interior, super happy. Overall, really clean interior, and just rust everywhere, so gonna have to just clean it. But like I said, out of daylight, won't have much to do. You guys won't be able to see it well, so I will see you guys in the daytime, and we'll dig deeper then. Hopefully I could get this thing off the dolly, and we could probably try to get it started, figure out something, part hot wire the car, and then just try to have it turn over. But
oh, look at that spider, dude.
bro. It's a daddy long leg, bro. Whoa. Fucking bullfrogs here?
Oh, there's dude, how big he is.
They're eating, huh?
He's still right there eating.
Alright guys, it's a new day and we moved the Z up front as you guys can see, so it's in a better spot now. Moved Samantha's car in the back and the GS as well, so got a lot of projects lined up, but we're gonna go ahead and dive into the Z and show you guys why I can't start it yet, but hopefully maybe could get a wire harness and try to get the car started. But for now it's a lot of damage, so we won't be able to start it. But at least I can show you guys what's in the car and what do we have. So let's go ahead and remove the hood and then kind of check out the engine bay. Yeah, this hood is trash. Now I gotta pick up dog shit. Alright, so here's the engine bay, and you can see it looks like rats got into it. The wire's all chewed up, doesn't look like it was cut, and it's pretty bad. So all of the injector wires are cut. We might be able to replace it, but I don't know, it's pretty bad. You can see there. So I think it's better to just replace this whole harness. You guys can see there's a lot of cut wires, or a lot of chewed up wires. Yep, there's just all messed up here. Some of this stuff still seems okay. You can see there's a little wasp nest right there that I'm gonna have to get rid of. And AFM is open, so that's probably not good no more. And here's this side of the engine bay. You can see one of the coolant pipes is broken off, so I don't even know. Look how dusty it is. The oil still seems to be oil in there, and it looks pretty decent, so we might be able to get it turned over. Good thing it's just a water gallery, so it should be okay, but I'm not really sure. Got this little blower here, which I'm not even sure, I've never seen this, so I know it's stock, but let me know what it is. And starter, so everything seems to be here, but the wire harness is just chewed up and destroyed, so we're not gonna be able to do anything. But this is the biggest damage here, this rust hole, and you guys can see my hand goes right through it, so that's the worst part. But they do sell this panel, so it's pretty easy to switch off. This panel is pretty beat up too, a lot of surface rust and a lot of rust that has gone through, so this car is definitely gonna be a lot of work. But let's go ahead and check out the interior. As you guys can see, I cleaned it up, and the seats are amazing condition. Like I said before, I don't know why I recorded before. Here's the floor panels now, you can see it clear, and it's not too bad. There does seem to be some rust, but like I said, we're gonna have to remove the sound deadening so we can see how bad the damage is. Everything else seems to be here. This is still here. Dash cover, the dash is all cracked up too, but I wish I would show you guys a car when it was dirtier, but it was at night and I cleaned it already. So got all of the gauges, which is good. Everything is here, and this is the only damaged part. We are missing a rear speaker cover. We have this one on this side that's kind of damaged, but it's okay because I feel like we could just cover it up and delete all of that, make it one nice flat panel, and it will look good. All of the seals are here, even though they're old, super old. All of the glass is here. Got this cool louver, all of the badges, and like I said, I was able to open this, and this is what I'm most happy about. Super clean back here, and I like that all of the interior is still here too. Regarding the rear, I'm not sure what covers here, but I'm sure you could just make something real quick and use like felt to make it cover. Oh my gosh, oh no. Okay. All right, like I said, I think I already showed you guys the tail lights, the bumpers I want to remove, and the wheels. So what I'm gonna do now is try to put on the other wheels so that I can stay on there, put the brakes back on, so we might have some brake back on this car, but just put everything back just so that it's still the way it is, and try to put some different wheels on here. But let me go ahead and try that, and then we'll get back to you. Oh, it's like a mirror. I believe it's a Miata mirror, and that's what the guy had. He had he had a few Miatas. So, oh, that kind of sucks that this is in here, but it's okay. Just extra junk, and I don't know what this is. Oh man, this looks like a reservoir for this car, but it is super dried up and beat up. I don't even know what this goes to. Looks like a water reservoir from the cap. We'll have to clean that later. These are still seem like they're in good condition. A little light. But yeah, let's go ahead and swap out those wheels and just kind of see how it looks like. So I just got these mag lugs in the mail, and they're made by this brand. It's just Amazon. However, they don't fit these wheels. So these are the wheels that we're gonna put on the Z, if you guys remember. So, but they don't fit these wheels, and you can see here it doesn't go in. It needs to though, because this hole is way too tiny. I don't know why they made a hole so small, but it doesn't fit this size. And the size, if you guys can see here, sorry, it's gonna be hard to see, but let me measure it. And you got a 0.72. So 0.72. I'm not able to measure this just because the shape is so weird, and this is not going to be accurate. It's way too big for the wheel. I tried to do the back side, but it's too big too. So I thought about just taping it and cutting it out, but I just feel like that's not going to be as accurate as actually getting this in there. So I told my brother to measure the mag lugs that he has at home. Those won't fit because those are for Toyota. They're 12 by 1.5, and you need 12 by 1.25 for Nissan. So that's why I had to get new mag lugs. But there are some on Amazon that are 0.68. So I'm gonna tell him to measure it, and if they're close or at least that size, then I'll order those. But however, we're gonna have to wait for it, and I won't be getting them anytime soon. So sorry, the Z video is not as great as I thought it would be. I kind of cleaned everything in the dark, which was kind of dumb, so you guys didn't really see that. But there's just not too much to do on it now since the whole engine bay is cut. Gonna have to wait for that too, so we could figure something out. All right, so my brother just texted me, and you guys can see here, oh my gosh, it's 0.68, exactly like the other ones at Amazon. So I'm gonna go ahead and order those and return those. I don't think we need them. I don't know if I should just hold on to them though, just because you'll probably need them later on. So I might just order the other ones as well. But that kind of sucks. I wish I would have asked him to do it beforehand. But anyways, it'll be a while before we could put those wheels on, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.